I decided to leave early to catch one more garage sale flea market. I'm about 20 minutes, I think, from the TGV station. And so as soon as I'm done here, I'm heading to the TGV and catching the train to Toulouse. All right, I was successful. I didn't get a ton of stuff, but I did get a little pile of goods. So I made it to the train station. All is good. I was so concerned about my suitcase because it's huge. I kind of regret getting one this large, and it may have been just not a good idea, mainly because the maximum weight at the airport is 50 pounds. If you go over that, it's considered oversized, and then it goes up to 150 pounds. Because look at this, I don't think you can even tell how big it is. That's my little suitcase. It is really big. I made it. I did need some help getting that gigantic suitcase down a flight of stairs, but these two nice Frenchmen offered to help me, so that was a breeze. And then I took an Uber because I didn't want to hassle with the subway system or trying to get that gigantic suitcase on a bus. And so I have arrived, and I gotta show you this apartment. It's so cute. Apparently he bought it a year ago, and the building on the outside is nothing to look at, but look how cute he has it decorated. It's very boho. And I love all the black framed windows, and it's just really cute. It's perfect. I'm in the spare bedroom in the back, which I think was probably his son's bedroom. Anyways, it's gonna be a really comfortable central location for me to go exploring. So remember the movie Chocolat with Johnny Depp and Juliette Binoche? So he would have traveled down a canal very much like this one. I'm gonna see if I could get a ticket to a boat ride so I can ride a barge and pretend I'm hanging out with Johnny Depp in Chocolat. My host told me about this quaint French country restaurant, and it took a minute and a half to find it, even with Google Maps. And I really thought I was like heading off into a wild goose chase, but I found it, and it is cute. It's called Under the Tree, and it's open. So there's a lot of restaurants in France that are closed on Sundays and Mondays. And so I'm lucky, but look how adorable this is. I'm heading to the center of town, and today is the coolest day that it's been since I left Paris, which is nice. That's refreshing. It's a little overcast, but I'm kind of feeling tired. I slept in and I kind of lounged, so I'm going to take it easy, but easy in France is still maybe 3 miles of walking. The town of Toulouse has a university, so it is full of young people. They're everywhere and outnumber anybody my age by like 10 to 1. I finished part 2 of Paris flea markets, and today I'm going to take a day trip to a Roman medieval city called Carcassonne. It's an hour away by train, but I don't care. I have my book, I'm reading the Da Vinci Code, and it'll be a nice relaxing trip in the countryside. But I've arrived at Carcassonne. This is a World Heritage UNESCO site, and it is a fortified medieval Roman city from 2,500 years ago, and it was actually restored in the 1700s, so I'm excited to see this little town. In addition to the town being a World Heritage UNESCO site, so is the canal that's right next to it that actually is 240 kilometers. It runs all the way from the Mediterranean to the Atlantic through this little town, all the way through Toulouse, and it just keeps going on from there. So I thought I had arrived, but I actually had to take the bus to get to the fortified city. There's one of those little trains I'm so fond of, but I have spent plenty of time on a train today, so I'm gonna get some walking in. And it is busy for a Tuesday. It just boggles the mind that this has been around for 2,400 years in one form or another. This little fortified village is so fascinating. It reminds me of any one of the Disney movies that you can think of that has a fairy tale princess and a fairy tale prince. My daughter and my granddaughter would absolutely love this little village. Beautiful, beautiful. Wish you were here. That was such fascinating history. I actually took the option of the audio guide, and it was well worth it. It was such a wonderful tour. Highly enjoyed it. Highly recommend. Now I'm gonna go find a creek. When I was researching vintage and antique stores in Toulouse, I came across Kilo Stock, which is all over Paris and all over YouTube. They literally sell clothing by the kilo, so I just had to pop in to see what all the fuss was about. I figure a visit to Toulouse would not be complete without a visit to the Victor Hugo market. It's loud because they're cleaning the streets. It's really famous, so I figure there's no point in coming to Toulouse without at least a visit there. And then upstairs there's supposed to be 5 different restaurants where they actually pull from the vendors down below. So should be interesting. There was a huge music festival last night. It was crazy. If you are in your 20s or late teens and you love to party, Toulouse is the city for you because it is pretty much populated by young people. and shopping opportunities. There are so many stores in this city. Lots and lots of shopping, which I'm actually not really interested in unless it's old and crusty. This area is basically a huge outdoor shopping mall, now that I think about it. But I see something cultural up ahead, so let's go check it out. Toulouse is known for three major things. One, it is known as the Red City because a lot of the buildings are made with red bricks, as you can see in the video. Also, it is the home of Airbus, and it's known as one of the gastronomy centers of France, which is really high honors. And you can see that in this market where they display all of the delicacies this area has to offer, which are endless. I was so glad I made time to visit this wonderful market. Unfortunately, the restaurants upstairs were closed. So I found this adorable little cafe right outside the market. And this was my last meal in Toulouse before I headed to Bordeaux. This is probably the first video I've made in a year and a half where there wasn't a haul at the end, but I had to absolutely share this beautiful city with you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Next week, I will be in Bordeaux, and there will definitely be a huge haul and plenty of thrifting.